Hello and welcome back. We got the cryptocurrency market and you're looking at the Stellar versus the Bitcoin. You know, in our quest to find these altcoins that are going to outperform the Bitcoin, the Stellar is definitely a candidate, right? It's a big coin. It's in the top 10 group, right? The top 10 leaders. But it is also a very promising coin. I mean, all across the cryptocurrency market, there's a lot of talk about the Stellar. You know, it also have a very promising technical picture that you're looking at right now. This is the daily chart. But the price of the Stellar versus the Bitcoin happens to move in a very nice formation just within a symmetric setup. And we already have well-established 3 legs. Take a look. Now, most importantly, I should note, is the tip of, the edge of the 3rd leg, right? The 3rd leg, which stretched all the way down just to touch base really nicely here on that bottom level, which is 4023, right? And after just touching that level, it quickly bounced off and completely turned around. This is just to show you the sheer power of the symmetric levels, right? But from that point on, price began to move upwards, building up the 4th leg, building up the 4th leg. And I think right now is actually a very interesting spot, very interesting position to pick up the Stellar if you haven't done that so far, because right now we are right in the middle of the trading range, right? Right in the middle of the setup after price was pushing forward quite nicely, but then for a number of days, I think it's 5 or 6 days, it was all about downside correction. Now price came back yet again for a relatively attractive price. What I think at this point is there is the possibility that price will engage again with that level that it broke about 2 weeks ago. That's the 4038. So it may actually retest it again before turning around. But the other scenario, of course, is that it will turn around right away and resume the upside original movement just to accomplish eventually the 4th leg, right? So once it hits the 4055 level, that's going to be the last touchdown, which will define the 4th leg. So this is where I'm aiming here, right? I actually have a relatively medium-sized position on the Stellar, and once we hit that level, 4055, only then I will start to consider, of course, selling out my holdings on the Stellar, switch it back to the Bitcoin. Now, one more thing I have to stress here. This mid-low level of the 4038, right? This level right here, that's also going to be, it is, my mental stop loss level. But not from a daily point of view, right? From a weekly point of view. So if there's going to be a weekly close below that level, that's going to be my cue to split, all right? To kill this position and look for opportunities somewhere else. So there you go. This is the risk management guidelines, and we also have our target. Obviously, you can expect price to push much higher than that 4055, at least to hit the previous major high. The previous major high was around the levels of 4063. All right, so we have, we definitely have a lot of potential on the upside here, and that comes right after a few days of downside correction. So I think this is a good, probably a good opportunity in terms of price to pick it up right now. All right, so there you go. Stellar versus the Bitcoin. We have an outlook. We have a bullish outlook here, and I'll follow up and keep you posted with regards to that. In the meantime, we'll say goodbye. See you in the next video. Bye.